Was this mine?
Opened. You can. It hasn't been opened. It's yours.
Yeah, right. I ain't doing this. Yeah, right.
First question, Danielle.
Hey, Stephen. How are you?
Above ground.
Good. I'm wondering what your impressions watching Alpi in Eurobasket were, and kind of how you've seen his evolution as a playmaking big, just the time that you've been here.
Yeah, I mean, how I was watching that was more happy for him because it's more, again, like he's from Turkey, he gets to represent his country and all that sort of stuff. It was mainly just that, rather than trying to pick at something like that could be into NBA basketball. It's like, bro, he's just enjoying it, you know, and has a huge honor and whatnot. It looked like he was really enjoying himself, that's the main thing. So, yeah, that was cool.
Stephen, this time last year, you talked about your knee situation basically being a 2-year recovery, and you were sort of load managed in the regular season, took on a bigger role late in the year and in the playoffs. How do you feel this year compared to last year at this time, and do you think you're potentially going to be able to take on a bigger role in more minutes because of that?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely in a different spot now. Yeah, and that's just the process of healing itself. I think we're going to come up to 2 years in November.
Right.
Yeah, right. So, again, we're still sticking to the plan now in terms of like playing and whatnot. Right now I feel good, feel ready, feel confident with it. But again, it just comes down to, yeah, whatever basketball offers, mate. Yeah, just ready for whatever.
Stephen, you have been around Kevin Durant a lot. You know his habits on the court, off the court. How excited were you for him to join this team, but what will he bring to this team?
Yeah, obviously it was like awesome news, bro. I mean, I haven't played with him. It might have been like 10 years, bro. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played with him like 10 years. So yeah, like again, and also I was in a different because he was one of my veterans, you know. So, and also what I knew back then. So there's just different dynamics. Yes, there's familiarity. So it's like, yeah, like we got some relationships off court and stuff like this. But like on court, you just change the way you play a bit, you know. So I'm not really expecting the same KD. Because, I mean, and him, the same for me, because that's just unfair. 10 years is a long time, bro, you know, and the NBA game itself has changed, you know. So, again, just show up and just see how how the chemistry is and whatever, you know, you kind of mold it from there. Obviously, you know what he brings. Everyone should be. You guys know, right? Yeah, you guys. I don't have to, it's not new, mate. Not going to surprise you with anything new, but yeah. So, yeah, he's a good dude, mate.
Hey, Stephen, can you just talk about where you are in terms of your level of, I guess, excitement and enthusiasm about this team going through the playoffs? You know, saw more of you. The team gave confidence in saying, yeah, we want you to be a part of the future. How you feel about what this team can do this year? Yeah,
obviously there's like there's like a good sense of, you know, enthusiasm and whatnot. So everyone's kind of hyped for the growth that the team had last year. Again, what playoffs does is it puts so much pressure on the team as a whole. You're just one organism, right? And so a lot of these like issues or whatever, like those come up. So then you could address them properly. Sometimes when you're in regular season, you can kind of brush over them. Like it doesn't stick out as much, right? So that was even just for players who, you know, who we traded and whatnot, you know, Dylan and Jalen. And even Jock and whatnot, just all these different things they could all learn from it, right? So all of us who've been through it last year, we're just going to learn from that process. And again, it's about like the process of what you're going to do, so your approach, not so much the outcome. That'll happen once the process is taken care of, right? Yeah.
Stephen, I know you said it's been 10 years, but what do you remember about being a teammate of Kevin, and what kind of teammate he was?
No, he was cool, bro. Yeah, just solid dude, good teammate. You know what I mean? He wasn't a dick or anything. Like he was a good man, bro. You know what I mean? I will say it's like, you know, he'll give his work ethic, like his and the attention to detail for his craft is insane, and it really is like one of the great. If you guys have the opportunity to like watch someone work out. You know, you watch some basketball players work out, but to watch like KD work out, you're just like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn. Like, you know it's different. You sense that it's different just because of how high of a standard You know what I mean? Like kind of like a fine-tooth comb that he is with his stuff. And so it's, you know, you're just watching like someone really hone their craft. And that's interesting to see. So, yeah.
Hey, Stephen. Talk about Kevin and his craft on the floor. How is he as a fisherman? Can you share any more details about your guys' excursion this summer?
Yeah, fuck, it was pretty good, eh? Yeah, he did pretty well, man. It was a pretty big fish. But yeah, it was, I mean, the bro, it was about seven minutes, him freaking trying to reel it in. Like, it was a pretty good battle, but he got tired. He got tired, bro. Had to sub in a little bit. But yeah, he managed to land it, so like, yeah, he's a good, that was his first one. It was kind of crazy. So we actually, when we were playing in Oklahoma, they have, you know, whatever, like go to the owner's place. The owner has a pond. So like him and I, and the team was there. So him and I, we actually used to like go fishing, and like it was like the little bass. Because I don't know, might be an American thing. You guys like fill up a lake, you know. It's like a big goldfish tank, so you're definitely going to catch something, dude, you know. Something's in there. It's kind of weird, but whatever. So yeah, that's what we were catching. So that was the last time he was like caught a fish. And then this guy just pulls in a freaking a yellowfin, and I don't think he realizes how big of a deal it is, because his whole reaction was just like, yeah, it's like, bro, I'm there freaking, like we just won a freaking won a championship. And he's just like, oh, it's cool. I was like, bro, all right, dude.
And where was that, by the way?
That was in the Bahamas. Yeah. So we were just fishing out there. It was good. Good place. Recommend it. Good fish.